Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Noel Reyes, ang DA Spokesperson ng Department of Agriculture. At ito na po ang ating 182nd virtual presser ng IATF Task Group on Food Security. Ang task group po ay pinangungunahan ng Department of Agriculture sa pamumuno ni Secretary William Manong Willie Dar. Binubuo po ito ng 23 government agencies na kung saan ay napakalaki po ng poder. Kaya 9 sub-task groups po ang hinati-hati dito. Ang food resiliency, energy, food value chain and logistics, water, agribusiness, food procurement and distribution, economic intelligence, strategic communications, at aquaculture and fisheries. Sabi nga po, there is strength in unity, or unity, there is strength. Ito po ang mantra ng 1DA family na patuloy na nagsusulong ng mga programa at proyekto para sa paunlarin ang ating agriculture and fisheries sector. Layunin po ng lahat ng ating pagkilos dito sa Department of Agriculture na kamtin ang ating food security and towards food sovereignty. Papaliwanag po sa atin ang ating guest ngayong hapon, walang iba kundi si Secretary William Manong Willie Dar.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Good afternoon.
Yes. We're being live from Iloilo, mga kaibigan, at yan po sa atin dito sa Iloilo City ay ating napakagandang syudad po.
City of Love, Asik Noel.
Yes, City of Love. Gandang trademark battle cry. Romantic.
Romantic and gives us a good environment to really focus on our discussions. Ano yung mga challenges at burning issues na dapat natin bigyan ng focus. Kahit meron lang naman tayo pang nalalabi na 3 buwan. Yan.
Ito po, pang-4 na araw na po namin dito sa Iloilo at nung Martes po, nagkaroon po tayo ng episode dito at ito na rin po ang pangalawa episode. At Mr. Secretary, siguro ibahagi natin sa ating mga televiewers, nakikinig, ano po ang nangyayari nitong first quarter 2022 National DA Management Meeting?
Opo, gusto kong banggitin, nasabi ko na kanina, na mayroon na lang kaming nalalabing 3 buwan pa under the Duterte administration, but we are not letting our guard down by way of still focusing our efforts to enhance food production in the country and see to it that we survive dito sa new world order, I would call. Kasi ang laki po yung naidulot ng COVID-19 pandemic at saka compounded by the Ukraine war crisis. So we need to relook at our strategies and strengthen our programs and projects para sa ganun ay relevant dito sa pangangailangan ng bansa. Kasi mayroon tayong New World Order. Ito yung new normal, pero the world events is shaping up again this new normal towards a new world order.
So mga kaibigan, ito pong National Management Committee meeting ng Department of Agriculture. Marami po dito. Leto, top management ng DA, kaya ito napapanahon lang at tamang venue para again, pag-usapan ano pang dapat gawin ng DA sa mga susunod na buwan at beyond, Mr. Secretary.
Tama po. Let me start by again highlighting yung plan program part 2. Ito na yung response natin dito sa crisis na dinulot ng Ukraine war. So, ano po itong plan part 2? It's not only covering crops, but covering livestock and poultry, high value, of course, and fisheries. So, the following are the focus areas. Number 1, yung pamimigay ng fertilizer subsidy. Yung scaling of production of local feeds for aquaculture, mariculture, and even for livestock. Number 3, yung scaling up also of aquaculture and marine culture projects because that's where we can get more and more additional fish supply. And yung urban and peri-urban agriculture, gusto natin na yung food production ilapit sa mga metropolitan areas, even inside the metropolitan areas. And number 5, yung food mobilization. Of course, supported by, again, digitalization of agriculture, mga e-platforms, para sa ganon, ay mas mapabilis pa ang ating mga gawain dito sa pagsisilbi sa ating mga magsasaka ng isda.
Yan. Yan po, pinubuo po ng napakarami namin dito. Yung undersecretaries, assistant secretaries, DA and BFAR, at 1DA, yung 1DA family sa regions, bureaus of catch agencies, corporations. Pero ito pong, Webes na po tayo ngayon. So, ano po ang marching orders natin? Siguro, major highlights.
Towards this implementing itong plan program part 2, mayroon kaakibat na mga strategies na pinapaigting natin, na implement natin itong taon na ito. Una, yung PAPES. What is this PAPES all about? This is the province-led agriculture and fisheries extension system. So every province now is a system. And we see to it that there is co-planning and implementation of projects, co-financing, co-monitoring and evaluation. So there is a shared responsibility to ensuring food security for the whole country. Now, relatedly, gusto rin natin banggitin, one of the measures approved by the President ay itong buffer stocking ng rice.
Yeah, importante po yan.
Dati, ang NFA lang po ang nag-buffer stocking, 9 days lang mayroon sila. But the President approved good for 30 days now. But now, tapping the engagement of the provincial local governments, mas lalo na yung top 20 rice-producing provinces. Para sa ganun, sila na yung magbuo, additionally doing buffer stocking in the country. So yun, we are really enhancing that partnership between the national government that does the steering role, while the local government units doing the rowing role. Kabuuan yan, one approach, one whole government approach.
Yes. At siyempre po, towards, ito po, nasa midterm tayo, ibig sabihin, 3 months, tapos mamaya, yung budget call, pinag-uusapan na po natin ngayon, di po ba?
Dito po sa period nito, there is now a call for 2023 budget. And with all this 1DA reform agenda, 4 pillars, 18 strategies, ay minabuti po natin na we need now to put the relevant budget para ito ay masustain yung putting up the solid foundation for a transforming agriculture. Yung budget is key. So what are we looking at for next year? 250 billion pesos is needed. Now, bakit? Dapat we have to discuss that well as Noel.
Sige po.
Alam ninyo, galing tayo sa Bangladesh about 3 weeks ago, attending a regional conference of the Food and Agriculture Organization. At doon natin nakita, in the sidelines, we had meetings with the Minister of Agriculture. And what have we found out? Bangladesh was a basket case noong 70s, early 80s. Pero ngayon, after some time, we found out that there was political will of their government to bring to focus and topmost attention to the sector of agriculture. So they decided for that in the 80s. And what they also did was a significant budget. Now, just to compare our budget this year with them, they have almost 200 billion pesos, while we have 85.5 billion pesos.
Parang 1/3.
It's key Now, budget is key to unleash the potential of Philippine agriculture, which has been neglected all these past years. 20, no, not only 20, but 40 years.
Sige po. So yan po, napakahalaga ng ating pera. sa, po,
Siguro,
sa
idagdag ko pa, Asek Noel,
Yes,
kasi
sige po.
maraming nagsasabi na ang tinitingnan lang ay quick fix solutions. Hindi po. Hindi po importasyon ang aming number one na
Tama po.
priority. Ang number one na priority natin ay supporting the local agricultural industry. Local commodity industries are supported for whatever budgetary resource has been given by government.
Yes.
Now, we can only do so much.
Pag,
Hindi properly budgeted, hindi properly invested ang sektor ng agrikultura ngayon. That's why we can only do so far. Na kung ano mga kakulangan ng bansa out of the local food production, yun po ang pinupunuan natin ngayon via importation.
yan po mga kaibigan. So malinaw po, yung pong local production ang number one. Yan po. Pero kailangan may akibat na budget siya.
I will give you a specific case, Sec Noel. Maganda ang performance natin for the last 2 years
Yes.
doon sa rice production ng bansa kasi properly budgeted, almost 60 billion.
Wow.
Oh, ang laki. Out of the 85.5 billion na budget ng Department of Agriculture. Now, 2020, we had record harvest then of 19.3 million metric tons. Last year, sustained yun na tumaas tayo 19.96 million metric tons, bringing us to 92% level of rice self-sufficiency sa ating bansa. So this is one good case na properly budgeted. Pero what about the other areas?
Corn.
Corn.
High-value crops.
More than 1 billion, more than 3 million hectares, more than 3 million farmers. Kukunti po ang budget sa corn.
60% na po tayo.
Yeah, we only produce 60%.
Yan po,
Kukunti po ang budget ng high-value agriculture, 1.5 billion for, say, 10 major priority areas. So, paano? You cannot squeeze out blood from nothing. That's the very simple analysis. So, give us the big budget and we can do much more.
Yeah, yan po, napaka-importante po yan. Yung tinatawag na upscaling. Ang
Yes.
dami ng mature technologies
Kagaya
na yan.
ngayon, itong Ukraine crisis, ang daming disrupted global food supply. Yung inputs, agricultural inputs ay talagang kukunti na yung nasa merkado. So, the more reason that the government must invest more, must budget more, so that we can produce as much food as we have, as we can in the country. That's why itong goal natin, ensuring food security, meanwhile, in the near term, is very important. But in the longer term, with this new world order shaping up, na mayroon tinatawag nila na nearshoring of businesses.
Ano nga po ba yung ibig sabihin ng nearshoring?
Yung nearshoring,
Bagong
yung mga
terminology yan.
nag-i-invest sa ibang bansa na malayo, ay pabalik na, malapit dun sa bansa nila, or even inside their country.
Sure.
Onshoring is the other term. Onshoring is domestic outsourcing inside the country. This is the kind of new world that we are seeing in the light of this new global economic challenges and compounded by the Ukraine war.
Yan po. Para ma-attract po ang the investors, dapat maganda rin ang policy
Infrastruktura mo
environment.
yan, policy environment, telecommunications, internet, everything, infrastructure, yes.
Yan po, maganda. So, pumunta na po tayo dyan. Mga papasok po. Ang ngayon ang darling po tayo ngayon ng media, yung smuggling po.
Yeah, okay. Siguro, let's also give some treatment about smuggling. Gusto kong banggitin ulit ang sinabi ko na we condemn in the strongest terms yung sinasabi nila na mayroong highly placed government officials, kung taga-DM man sila, ang aming encouragement sa publiko, mas lalo na yung may experience sa kanila. Ilantan na ninyo sila, kasuhan na ninyo sila, and they will have to really be given the due process. Kami, wala kaming sinasanto.
Tanong po yan ni Annabel Surara, no, sa media natin. At bakit naman po may nakakalusot pa rin? Yung tanong, tayo sinisisi. Department
Ito
of
po,
Agriculture.
dalawang ahensya, actually tatlo, kaya the BOC is the main agency. Sila po yung, of course, alam ninyo, at the end of the day, BOC collects the tariff sa mga imports or kung ano man yung relevant tariffs. Tayo naman sa Department of Agriculture with our bureaus ay yung food safety consideration. At may mga import clearances na binibigay. So kung walang dokumento, sa ating palagay, that's not a legal business transaction.
Illegal. Yeah.
That's illegal. That's smuggled.
Yung
And
po
that's confiscate.
Tama. Saka, yun ang hindi natin nakikita dahil misdeclared. Hindi dineclare na crops or fishery.
Now, mayroon din yung sinasabi po sa Senado noong hearing na hindi magkatugma yung datos ng BOC at kagagawaran ng pagsasaka. We have a number of hypotheses there. Number one, yung green lane ng BOC nandyan. So, ang BOC lang may alam yung green lane. Wala tayong pakialam. I mean, we are not being involved. The DA, our bureaus, are not in the know of whatever passes through the green lane.
So yun po, yun ang possible leakage kaya doon may nakakalusot, di po ba?
Well, we don't know whether that's the main source. Meron din mga importers na misdeclared or talagang mababa yung meron 3 types of illegal,
The entries.
entries. Yes.
Tanong naman po ni Eileen Mencias ng Abante ay tukol naman po sa mga ayuda, Mr. Secretary, yun doon sa fuel subsidy natin. Bakit daw hindi bigay na lang ang cash sa mga magsasaka at saka mga isda yung cash?
Well, binibigay naman voucher system. Bakit kas pa para walang gusto namin walang
Saka para magamit ng gusto.
more efficient yun voucher system.
Baka sa iba pang magastos po.
You will discount vouchers. Yeah.
Po, yan pa. At bakit daw sinaman natin sa plano ng 2023 ni hanggang July naman po ang poder natin?
Well, that's part of our responsibility as the present leadership. That's for all the governments, hindi lang Department of Agriculture. We have a 1-year process of budgetary processes to start with now. Kasi pagpasok ng gobyerno, July, bagong liderato, at the budget will be submitted formally within that period. So ganun po, it's a system that we have to observe.
Tungo naman po tayo sa isang area of concern, yung avian flu po, Mr. Secretary. So,
Avian flu ay sporadically here and there mayroon. Again, we attribute that to the presence of these migratory birds. And that's why we are always advocating a greater surveillance and monitoring, much more in hot spots all over the country. The hot spots have been given around the various provinces and municipalities.
Yan po ang sites ng traditional migratory sites ng birds.
Pinupuntaan na sanctuary ng mga migratory birds.
Ang mga kaibigan, iiwas po sila sa malamig na klima dito sa China.
China and Taiwan.
They go to tropical countries like the Philippines. Yan po. So, isa pa pong tanong, Mr. Secretary, kumusta naman daw po ang itong pag-attract natin sa agri-youth? Bakit natin i-attract?
Ang ganda po yung programa na nasimulan po natin at pinapaigting continuously. Ang ganda na yung response ng mga kabataan na mag-i-involve sa agrikultura, mag-negosyo. Kasi dati-dati walang attraction, hindi sexy, hindi cool ang dating agrikultura. Now we are making it sexy, cool, and attractive, profitable.
Yan po. Siguro sa mga kaibigan, second year na po ng Young Farmers Challenge. Ano po ito? Ito, hingganin natin ng mga kabataan na mag-isip ng mga
Ng
proyekto.
mga ideas, projects na kung saan sila mayroon kapasidad, yung ideas nila, isusulat nila, ilalagay sa konsepto. At yun po, there is a contest for this year again.
At kung may mananalo, ang mananalo
Aba, ang
po,
galing po ng cash nila. Lalaki po ang cash prizes plus a capital to start up a business.
Yan po, through the DACPC. Yan
Opo.
po. So, yan po. Sa Young Farmers Challenge naman po. So, again, Mr. Secretary, siguro yung mga interventions natin, how do we communicate? Kasi hindi, marami nagsasabi, ito na tayo sa national, maganda, pero hindi bumababa, hindi daw nararamdaman.
Ito po ay talagang may challenge po tayo dyan. Alam ninyo, ang Department of Agriculture operates down to the regional level. For some of our agencies, mayroon silang provincial offices. But we accept that na kulang pa rin yung ating communication effort. Pero pag-tingin po natin yan kasi this is a public demand na malaman nila anong ginagawa natin. And that's one way na tayo, pag maganda po yung communication support system down the line in partnership with local government units, ay mas maintindihan po ng madlang people na mamamayan, ang mga magsasaka, mangingisda, na talagang todo-todo ang mga programa, proyekto ng kagawaran ng pagsasaka sa pagtutulong po dito po sa kanayunan.
Mr. Secretary, may suggestion nga daw po dahil may listahan naman daw po tayo ng farmers and fishers at nakalista nun po yung mga mobile numbers natin. Bakit? Pwede natin gamitin yan.
Tama yun. Asek Noel, ikaw yung Asek for Strategic Communication.
May nagsuggest nga po.
I-implement natin lahat yan. Gusto natin down to that level na community level ay sana maintindihan ng ating mamamayan ang magagandang programa at proyekto ng kagawaran ng pagsasaka. Ang gaganda po. At kami ay palagi nagsasabi na kayo po ang bida po, yung mga magsasaka, mga mangingisda. Kayo po ang focus at kayo yung first priority ng kagawaran ng pagsasaka.
So ito po, kagaya nitong plataformang ito ng PTB4, ito rin isa sa pamamaraan natin natin dito mga issues. No? Pero meron din pong mga iba, yung success stories na ganito, si Mang Pedro kumita ng
ang daming success stories, ang daming mga farmers and fisher folks po na nakikinabang at sila na po yung magsasabi. So we will have all this mix of communication support system para sa ganun na ang puso ay susuportahan palagi ang kagawaran ng pagsasaka.
Yan po, sama-sama po, hindi lamang ang Department of Agriculture po. Hindi kaya ng Department of Agriculture itong malaking problema o challenge sa food security.
Tama po, tama po. Ito, we are in a survival mode because of this global crisis. Tayo ay sama-sama, tulong-tulong, let's be united in this effort to survive by way of enhancing our local food production the best we can so that we can elevate it near sufficiency level. And that's why we keep saying today that our near-term goal is ensuring food security, but looking forward, the long-term goal is ensuring food sovereignty.
At may tanong po dito, napakaganda, tama-tama daw po sa mag-election. Ano naman daw po ang i-suggest natin sa susunod na administration?
Ito yung may isa na binalangkas natin dito sa National Management Committee meeting. Unang-una, mayroon tayo ng operational framework, even a plan, a strategic plan to transform Philippine agriculture. So yun po ang isang i-recommenda po natin dito sa pagpasok ng bagong gobyerno. So, a strategic plan is in place. The roadmaps for various commodity industries are now newly formulated in a consultative manner. So, yung 1DA reform agenda becomes more relevant than ever because of this crisis situation. Nandun lahat yung strategies, nandun lahat yung mga mechanisms na dapat i-harness para yung next administration starts running from day one.
Opo.
Marami tayong ipamamana na magagandang naumpisan po natin dito po sa 2.5 years na we have been serving this government, this country, the farmers, the fishers.
Sana po ay ma-consider favorably itong ihahatag nating transition report.
Tama po, dagdagan ko pa rin Asek Noel, nandyan pa rin yung problema natin sa African swine fever. At kakibat yan yung hog repopulation program. Tuloy-tuloy po dapat ito para makaahon na itong hog industry na talagang devastated. And nakikita natin yung private sector coming forward in a big way doing hog repopulation. The 4.1 billion budget of government to enhance hog repopulation is now moving.
At magpapasalamat din po tayo, Mr. Secretary, sa mga commercial farms, di ba po?
Oh, yeah.
Sila mismo ang tumataya na ngayon.
They can better respond to the very requirements that we need in terms of hog breeders that can produce more of the genetic, the partners that we need to distribute sa ating mga backyard raisers.
Ang bilis po ng oras, Mr. Secretary.
Opo.
Sana susunod na, isang oras na, no?
Tama.
So, on that note, parting words po.
Okay,
Here, direct from Iloilo.
Right from Iloilo, the city of love. We love the farmers. We love the fishers. Alam niyo, yun po palagi sinasabi ng ating mahal na Pangulo, Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Mahalin natin ang ating mga magsasaka, mangingisda. Alam ninyo po, gustong-gusto po tumulong ang ating mahal na Pangulo. Siya po yung nagsasabi, dadagdagan natin ang pundo para sa ganun itong ayuda sa fertilizer ay may sakatuparan at gagawin po namin lahat. Mayroon kaming ibibigay na Rice Farmers Financial Assistance itong starting April. Sana ang COMELEC naintindihan na ang agrikultura, ang food production ay sana ma-exempt kasi walang kulay yan. Ang kulay na gusto natin yung pagkain. Na dapat sapat ang pagkain. Mayroon tayong sapat na hapagkainan kasi ang Pilipino ay tuloy-tuloy na the population is increasing. So sana nakikiusap po kami sa COMELEC and we will visit them na yung mga programa sa food production ay bibigyan po nila ng suporta, ng exemption because we need the food that we produce every opportunity. And so once more, I am hoping that all of us, all Filipinos, become plantito or plantita. Let's be one, let's be united to survive and recover.
Maraming salamat po on behalf of ito po, IAT at Task Group on Food Security, Mr. Secretary. Maraming salamat.
Salamat po sa inyo lahat.
So, tama-tama po yung segue. Ang pagkain po ay essential, napakahalaga para sa ating lahat, lalo na nitong pandemic at crisis sa Ukraine. Kaya naman, hiling natin magkaisa po tayo, local government units, pribadong sektor, at iba pa, patuloy natin harapin ang COVID-19 at ito pong mga challenges na dulot ng crisis sa Ukraine. So let us be one in ensuring that all Filipinos will have access to safe, affordable, of course, nutritious food at all times. Sa lahat po ng mga frontliners ng ating mga magsasaka, mga isda, dito sa Iloilo, Western Visayas, maraming salamat po for hosting us. At nagpapasalamat po kami, ito, local government units, ito po sa dito sa Iloilo province at buong Western Visayas region. Maraming salamat din po sa 1DA family na nandito ngayon sa Iloilo for our ManCom meeting, first quarter. So again, maraming salamat din po sa ating Radyo TV Malacanang, PTV4, Radyo Pilipinas, siyempre po PCOO under the leadership of Secretary Martin Andanar. Salamat po sa twice a week nung bibigay sa amin ng opportunity. Para po sa mas malawak na impormasyon ukol sa Philippine Agriculture, bisitahin lang po ang ating website da.gov.ph and like our official Facebook page, Department of Agriculture, Philippines. And send us a tweet through official Twitter account at Manong Widi. Para po sa nais nating balikan ng virtual presser, iba pang mga video, yan po, meron po din kaming Ani at Kita YouTube channel. Yan po, hanggang sa susunod na virtual presser, ako po si Asek Noel Reyes, kasama si Secretary William Manong Widi Dar.
Maraming salamat po. God bless us all.